Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be super exciting as it's going to show you how to shop for products directly from China suppliers online. You probably know that you can source for cheap products from China using Alibaba and AliExpress.com. Some dropshippers, retailers, runners, online stores and boutiques are always talking about these websites, but what you probably don't know is that the suppliers on both Alibaba and AliExpress are buying their products from a wholesale website in China called 1688.com. So this video is going to show you step by step on how to find direct factories and suppliers who are based in China using this website. This is basically a how-to video. So we're going to assume that you know nothing. We're going to start from the ground up. So we're going to talk about what 1688 is all about, how to download the app, to register on the site, search for good products and suppliers, how to rate products and suppliers, products from the site, how to complete an order form, the shipping options that are available to you. Already you can tell that this is going to be a long video, right? So we're going to put timestamps in the description so that you can skip through the parts that, well, you know, you're not really interested in, and just focus on the stuff that will give you value. And guess what? At the end of the video, we're going to show you how you can download your own list of suppliers that has over 150 stores from 1688.com that can help you to get started on your research journey. So, by the way, we just have to put it out there. You know that you haven't subscribed to the channel and you've been watching these videos over and over again. You need to subscribe. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new videos. This channel has got the tea on all things making money. Also give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you enjoyed it. If you've never heard of 1688, today I'm going to blow your mind. 1688 is the sister company website of Alibaba.com and is a part of the Alibaba group of companies, which also includes other popular online shopping platforms such as AliExpress, Taobao, Tmall, Lazada. These companies are a part of one big happy family. 1688 focuses on selling products in bulk strictly to local Chinese buyers, which is different from what Alibaba and AliExpress do because they can sell products to the international market. So because 1688 is basically for the Chinese market, their prices are ridiculously lower than everywhere else. And if you want to make decent profits for your business and you want to keep your costs low, then this site is something that you need to consider. You can find anything on 1688, from food, clothing, manufacturing equipment, and even electric bicycles. So that is what 1688 is all about. To get started, all you have to do is go to your browser and type in 1688.com. I'd recommend that you use a Chrome browser as the experience seems to be much better using Chrome than on all the other browsers. Whatever you do, don't be intimidated or freaked out by the fact that this entire website is in Chinese. As mentioned before, the site is meant to cater for local Chinese buyers who want to make bulk purchases. So all you have to do is translate the website from Chinese to English. When using your Chrome, all you have to do is to go to Google. You can type in Google Translate to download the Google Translate extension to your browser. This is basically an easy step. Once you've managed to add the extension to your browser, when you go back to your tab or to your website, you have an option to be able to translate this website from Chinese to English. And you'll discover that as you use this website and you get comfortable, you can actually navigate for a good time without even having to translate the browser. All that I'm doing, you can also do it on your phone. Just go and download the Google Play Store app and download that onto your phone. To visit the mobile version, just type in m.1688.com, and because you've already downloaded the translation app, as soon as you go there, you'll have options to translate from Chinese to English on your phone. Easy as that. To download the app, all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom of the mobile site, and you need to keep scrolling and scrolling. There's a lot of content there, just be patient with it. And then you click the second app icon that is going to pop out there. Then you click the orange button with the download sign, and your application will be downloaded as an APK file onto your phone. Then from thereafter, you'll be able to install it. This app is not available on Play Store or the App Store. So whatever you see on those platforms is actually not the actual app from 1688.com. You'll have to go to the website to download the app. And you also cannot translate the language on the app from Chinese to English, but you'll find that once you actually get used to the website, you won't really need to translate. You'll be able to navigate and figure out and understand what is going on, but it's still a good way to be able to search for products, comfortably without having to navigate through the entire site. Back to our website. So you can actually use this website without an account, but you find that you'll be very limited in what you can. So it's just best to create an account from the get-go. To register, all you have to do is click free registration right here. When you do that, there'll be two options that will pop up for you. You can register either as a business or as a personal account, and for us, we're just going to register as a personal account. If you really want to know what's being said there, you can just copy the text that is in Chinese. You go to your Google and then you just click on translate from Chinese to English. But anyway, we're just going to click our orange button here. Then you need to fill out the information, which is basically your name, your password, your phone number. These are the important things that you just need to enter when you're creating this website. Once you've done that, you just need to slide the green bar to the far right for the security checks. So you're going to check the little box and we're going to click the orange button. From thereafter, you'll be sent an OTP, which is a one-time password. It's going to be sent to you via SMS, and you need to enter this code within 60 seconds. And you realize that with this website, it's really kind of sensitive. Sometimes you get the password, sometimes it doesn't come. You just need to keep on trying until you get it right. And then your account is created and you can log in to get started. Searching for products is really time consuming. For every product that you search, there are probably going to be dozens or even hundreds of suppliers who are selling the exact same product. So you have to be very careful of scammers. Just be thorough in your research. And there are multiple ways of how to search for products and suppliers on this website, and you're going to go through all of them. When searching for products, it's important to always keep in mind that this website was made for the local Chinese market. So searching for products using English keywords is not going to give you the best results. Let me show you what I mean. Let's search for ladies winter jackets in the search bar. And as you can see, there's just over 1,000 search results that have popped up there, which is unrealistic considering that China is considered to be the manufacturing hub of the world. We'll probably expect tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of results to pop up here. This is because the website is not designed to search for products in English. It's for the local Chinese market. So I'm going to show you two ways that you can work around this. Go to your browser and type in freeshoppingchina.com. This is just another website linked to 1688 that helps you to source products from China. Let's paste in our keyword ladies winter jackets, and if you go to that little button there, you'll find that we've got other options such as Taobao and Tmall. We're going to use 1688, and when you click the search bar, it will automatically open another tab that has search results for 1688, and they're all translated into Chinese. And as you can see, the search results are much better. You have just over 100,000 results that have popped up there for ladies winter jackets, which I think is a really good starting place. The next thing that you need to go is go and type in translate English to Chinese, paste in ladies winter jacket, and then copy the Google translation, and then go back to 1688.com, go into your search bar and paste the Chinese translation as is. And boom, you'll have a different search result. And guess what? This is even better. We have over 400,000 search results for ladies winter jackets. And even if you scroll down, you can tell the variety that is popping up. It is definitely much better from the other two search methods that we've used to try and look for this particular type of product. It's going to be winter here soon in South Africa. I need to start getting ready for this. Anyway, all right, so tell me which one you think is giving you the best results. Even in your own mind, you can tell that the results that you're getting when you searched using the English keywords, we only had about 1,000 search results. It's very different from what we got when we used the website to translate, and then when we then went to Google Translate. So I think Google Translate, from my experience, actually gives me better results when I'm trying to use the search bar to search for keywords. The next search method is when you're using the picture search function. So you just go to your search bar and then you click the little camera icon there. But for you to be able to use the picture search function, you need to be logged into your account. And if you try to use this function without an account, it will automatically force you to open or log into your account. So we're just going to go onto Facebook right now, and we're going to type in duvet covers. And we're just going to go through the Facebook Marketplace to see what pops out there. I'd already done a search. I just wanted to show you what I was doing there. And anyway, so we're going to scroll down and just look for something real quick. Okay, I like this yellow one because I keep seeing it popping up in a lot of Facebook market groups. So you're going to save that image. Then you're going to go back to 1688, click the little camera icon, double click your image, and it will automatically start searching. You need to be patient. Sometimes it takes long, and the search results will just pop up for the duvet cover. And this is what you have right here. These are your search results for the duvet cover. You've got different options for you to be able to sort your search results by MOQ, by price, by the quality of the product. You just decide how you want to go about it. But this is how you use your picture search. And I always like to keep scrolling down to the bottom, because sometimes the picture that you use will also give you alternatives or something closer to whatever it is that you're looking for. And if you click any of the product, bottom of the product page, and you keep scrolling and scrolling to the bottom of the product page, like what I'm doing now, you'll find that there's a section right there that says related products. I'm just going to highlight it for you right now, related products. And then you've got the different subcategories. So you can just open any of those links and you get a different set of search results that are similar to the products that you're looking for. If you're just looking for duvet covers, you have a variety of options and you can just scroll through them and see the results. And as you can see, we've got a different set of results right now that are popping up. Beautiful duvet covers right there. And if you click on the next tab, you have different duvet cover sets that are popping right there according to the different subcategories. So it's actually a very interesting way, or a very cool way, if you're trying to look for a specific range of products and you just want a bit of variety, or you want to keep your options open, or you want to make sure that you stay inspired. One of my favorite things to do when I'm using 1688 is just when I want to see the hottest product at the moment, I just go to site navigation right here, and then I'm just going to highlight and scroll down to where it says excellent products. The search results that actually pop up right here are products that are actually being promoted either by 1688, but mostly by the manufacturers or the suppliers, and these are being promoted as strength products. Strength products are quality products. And this little black icon right here with the gold crown shows that this product is currently being promoted. But it doesn't mean that every product that is being promoted or being considered as a strength product is of high quality. You can only find out how good it is when you actually click the product and then you go and check out the reviews. All right, so when you click a product, let's see this little watch that we got right here. You can already tell what's going on. Look at all those stars. That there is the number of transactions that have gone there and the value as well. And then the number of reviews that have been left for this particular product. So what you need to do when you're checking out your suppliers or your products, always go to the top right there with the little arrows. This supplier has different badges. You can already tell the amount of money that they're making as a store. You can tell the different quality badges that they're receiving, the supply level, and the number of crowns they better. It can also tell whether they're a manufacturer or they're a trade supplier. And then you can also tell the different types of metals or the different types of consideration they're getting. What you need to know with these arrows is that green means no, something is not right. And if there's a red arrow, it means things are good, it's above average in terms of what they qualify as a good standard. So the first one here, which says good description matches, it just basically means that the supplier is doing a really good job in terms of being able to describe the product and being detailed in describing what it looks like, the colors, the product, the quality, everything like that. The more accurate, the better, because I mean, this is online shopping and you need to be able to understand what you're buying and to be able to be confident that at least you know exactly what you're getting. And then the second one here is for the response time. How long do they take to be able to respond to inquiries or complaints or whatever it is? And if it's green, then you know it's not good. And like in this particular supplier, it's above industry standard and has a red arrow right there. And then the next one is the delivery speed. This actually just shows you how quick they are to be able to ship out products. if you're going to be doing drop shipping, or if your products are time sensitive, or you need to just have a supplier that is reliable, this is a very important one to consider, because you need to be able to assess whether you can rely on them to be able to deliver on time. The next one is the return rate. This is basically, I think, the most important of them all, because you want to know what percentage of their customers are actually coming back to buy more products again. And 50 is really good, and the supplier has been in business for 7 years plus, which is good. It means they're obviously very experienced. They might actually be very experienced in their industry, which is a good sign. They show that they actually work with other platforms. You've got TikTok there, you've got JD.com, you've got Taobao, you've got Amazon. So they do supply to some suppliers on Amazon or some Amazon stores, which is a good sign. And they also show that they've got ODM and OEM. This is for private labeling. If you want to probably have branding on these particular watches and you want to start your own line. And I also like the fact that they also have drop shipping there. This means that you are able to drop ship with them. So if you can open an Amazon store, or you've got a drop shipping website, you can drop ship directly from this particular supplier. They've got different MOQs. So they've got, the minimum is 3 pieces. You can get more cost savings if you purchase more than 500 pieces from this particular supplier. And if you keep scrolling down, you're able to see the combination recommendation, and you're able to see the other products that they're actually recommending. They can either be related products or something quite similar to what you're looking at. And you can really just hover down over those figures and be able to see the transaction amounts or the transaction values or the quantities people are actually purchasing at this point. What's also very awesome is that they actually take time to actually be able to, if you see Strength Factory, most of the time they're being considered as quality suppliers. It doesn't mean that they always are, you know, they're always going to be something going on there, but yeah, they are considered to be quality suppliers. And if you scroll down on your supplier, always take time to check. These ones have got certifications. They are putting it all out there. This is what we've been certified for. This is what we're good at. If they are quality checks, if it's employee stuff, whatever it is, this is a good sign that this company is taking everything seriously, and they've actually taken time to really describe and make sure that you've got all the detail about the watch. You can tell how much it weighs, and you can tell the dimensions, the length, the width, the height, everything is right there for you. And what you also need to do when you're now rating your suppliers is to go to the evaluations, the reviews. This one's got over 2,000 reviews, and always take time to go through them. You can also click on the image products that are there to see what other customers are saying, and you can see what the actual product will look like, what the packaging looks like when they send it out to you, and you can translate. Sometimes the English, when it's being translated from Chinese to English, is not that good, but you actually do have a bit of time to be able to understand what's going on. And you also take time to read even the not so good reviews so that you can have an idea of what to expect. And with this supplier, they do have a couple of reviews that are not so good, despite the fact that they do have a 99% rating in terms of good reviews, which is not such a bad thing. This is a very good supplier when you're now doing your work. So you can also go to view categories, and you click that little drop down or supply. You'll be able to see all the other products that this supplier actually offers. And this supplier has 147 products that they're selling, which is a good sign. So most likely this supplier actually focuses, or they specialize in watches, which means that they've got experience and they know what they're doing. And I usually like to click the turnover button right here because I want to see the products that are making them the most money. So that's a trick. So when you do visit a supplier store and you want to know which products are making them the most money and you want to get started, just click the turnover button and you can see the products that they're actually promoting with the little crown right there. You can see the latest products that they've just launched if you go and scroll down on the left hand side of the supplier store. And most of the information you've already gone through. And you're able to even go to the different categories and you can tell where else they're supplying, whether it's a different country, whether they're also supplying, as you can see, different country locations there on the continents there. They're also supplying to Lazada, AliExpress, they've got Wish, like they've got different options. And they're also doing Amazon, which is something that we also already saw when we opened the product, the first product page. And this is how you're able to assess and rate your products and your suppliers. This is what we've done here with the watches. And you can also sort the products that have popped out by MOQ if you want. I usually just focus on the turnover, and for here we've just selected a minimum order quantity of 2, and you're able to see the products that are being sold that have got an MOQ of 2. So most of the products that you'll see on 1688 do have an MOQ of 235. Then you've got higher bulk numbers such as maybe an MOQ of 10. And if you go back to our search results for the duvet, when you hover over each product, let me tell you a quick tip. You're able to see whether it's a good supply or not. Remember what we said, green means no, and red is a good sign. So when you're looking for suppliers, when you're hovering using picture search, you just want to be really quick about it. Look at the transaction amounts or the transaction values. Also look at the little arrows. 3 reds is good, but usually we aim for 4 reds. The little red box with the gold bow is actually a good sign. It means this is a strength store or a strength supplier. Remember, we talked about strength products. They're also strength stores. So what I'm just doing now is just going through this product search results, and we're just going to be opening the different products that are going to be popping up. And as you can see with this particular duvet that we've clicked right here, already you can tell what's going on, right? You can tell if you hover there, you can tell that okay, it's got too many greens, the product description is not so good, their response rate is not so good, and they've got like 90 reviews, which is not so bad. You also need to take time to read those reviews. They've got 78%. Compare that to the other product that we saw with the watches, which had 99 or something percent in terms of reviews, and you're able to see all the complaints that are there, and also take time to read even the responses that they give customers. All right, you're going to click another link that we've just opened there from the duvets. This one is not so bad. This one has got about 800 reviews. So their response rate is not so good. They've been in business for only a couple of years. And they do have a couple of badges, which is good. Their response rate is not so good, but they've got a return rate of 18%. People are still coming back to buy. So you can take time to read the reviews to see what's going on. The quality is good. Don't worry. They've got a 99% average in terms of good quality reviews. Also take time to look at those little piggies on the left there. If those usernames are the same or they're similar, they could be fake reviews. And also check the dates. Each and every review has got a date. Check when the last review was made to see if people are actually taking time to even buy from this particular product. There are 3 ways in which you can buy from 1688. You can either buy yourself, use a purchasing agent or a shopper that is based in China, or using a sourcing company. This website is designed for local Chinese wholesalers. There is a tall mountain to try and skip local Chinese agents and buy the products yourself. But if you really want to buy the products yourself, then you'll need the following. You'll need a local Alipay account, a Chinese bank account, and a Chinese address. Chinese bank accounts do not usually support online or remote account opening, so you actually have to go into a Chinese bank or office in person to open an account. And because 1688 is mainly for local Chinese buyers, they only accept the renminbi, also known as RMBs, and that is just the official Chinese currency. Their bank accounts do not accept US dollars, so you cannot use US dollars or MasterCard or any other currency or payment method to be able to buy products from 1688. There are lots of Chinese agents and shoppers that are out there, and their main job is really to help you to buy products from 1688. So they'll help you to consolidate your orders if you're buying from different suppliers. On 1688, they actually help you to manage local payments. So you send them money and then they're able to make the payment for you. You can send the money via Payoneer if they have a Payoneer account, if you've got WeChat, or if you've got Alipay. But basically you may actually have to use what are called RMB agents. I'll talk about that a little later. And they also help you to coordinate shipments. So if you're going to be using another person to be able to ship your product, or a shipping company, whether it's FedEx or DHL or UPS or TNT, or you've got another different shipper, they'll do that for you. And then they have their own shopping fee, which is between 1% and 5%. This is here in Southern Africa. Some shoppers are more than willing to check the product quality for you and will even send you pictures of what the product looks like before they organize shipping for you. So do your best to build a good relationship with them. And to reach out to shoppers who are based in China, some use WhatsApp, but there are some who only use WeChat almost everyone in China has a WeChat account, so you'll need to consider downloading the app. We've spoken about your RMB agents. They just source Chinese currency, the renminbi, and then they make the payment to your agent or your shopper. And because this is a business, they're making a living out of this, they're not going to charge you the normal bank rate. They'll have their own particular rate that they'll charge so that they can also get commission from these transactions. All right, and you've got your runners. So your runners are just the middlemen that are usually based within your local home country. You can find them on your Facebook groups, in your WhatsApp groups, just basically in your network, and that they're the middlemen between you and the shopper. They do all the work that I'm talking about. They search products for you on 1688. They've got access to agents and shoppers. They manage the payments. They also have to look for RMB agents that will help them to make payments, and they've got their own commission fees, which is usually between 30 and 40% in terms of their own commission fees. And this is in Southern Africa once again. If you decide to use a shopper or a runner who doesn't have an online website or online platform, and it's not a global sourcing company, you might be asked to complete what is called an order form for them to be able to buy on 1688 on your behalf. There are quite a number of different types of order forms. Each runner and shopper may have their own basic requirements, but they basically just all look the same. And what you need to do is to complete the form. They usually come in an Excel sheet. You need to just put in the image, the product link, the quantities, your name and your phone numbers, and it's very simple. So I'm going to show you how to do it right now. All you have to do, let's go back to our duvet search results. We've got that product that we opened before, and all you have to do is download the image. You just need to download this extension called 1TT Downloader, add it to your Chrome browser or any browser that you're using, and then you just click the little download arrows that are there, and it automatically just downloads the images for you. Or you can take screenshots, whichever is easier for you. So you just insert the picture on your Excel sheet, scale it down. It's kind of manual, but very, very simple. And then you just put it up there. Then you need to go back to the product and you need to copy the product URL, and then you paste it onto your Excel sheet. You need to check the colors. Always confirm and use the colors there. Right now it says romantic fan for the pink, and that is what you're going to put there. Don't put pink, because if the shopper goes there and they don't find pink, it might become a problem. Always confirm the price, the different sizes and the different options that are available. And for this one, we're just going to choose the 4-piece set for 2 meters, and we paste those requirements there. And then you also need to make sure that you put in the quantity. Always keep the MOQ in mind, and go and copy and paste the Chinese currency value or the amount. How much is that going for? And it's 115 yuan. And as soon as you enter it, it automatically populates the total there and the translations that are going down there. You can also put the notes, like for example, please check quality before shipping, or please pick this alternative if they don't have this particular color. And let's go back to our watch, the search results that we had for a watch, and we need to do the same thing. We download the images, and then you insert the picture onto the sheet. You just scale it down, kind of annoying when you have to do this, but very, very simple. And once again, you need to go back and copy the product URL and paste it onto your sheet right there. And again, always use the colors that are being used there to describe the product. Don't go writing your own, otherwise no one will be able to find what it is that you're looking for. And you need to, if there are any specific options that are there, okay, there are none, they don't come in different sizes, so that's fine. And you need to check the quantity. Again, keep the MOQ in mind, and also keep the amount in mind. Some suppliers will allow you to mix and match. So if the MOQ is 3, you can probably have 1 pink, 1 blue, but they will indicate if they allow that. And then if you scroll down to the bottom of the order form, you'll find that it automatically has the shipping fee here. We just put 5%, and will tell you how much the shipping fee is going to be for the shopper, and then amounts that you need to send to China. And in South Africa, I'm just putting here the rand value, and you can just automatically do that. But you can also just go onto your Google and just type in convert yuan to your whatever currency that you're using. And in this particular instance, we've got 350 yuan. It gives me about 800 rands. And that's how much I can probably just estimate and budget for. if I'm going to be sending money to the shopper. If the shopper could say no, it's less or it's more, it just depends on whatever it is that they're using to calculate. Input your shipping methods. You can either use sea or air, but since we've got bulk products here, we've got duvet covers, yeah? Duvet covers need sea, and I'll explain why. Your shipping options could either be air or sea. Always keep this in mind. Air is for low weight products that have high value or high returns, and sea is for heavyweight products that have low returns. So for example, with air, low weight, high value goods can include things like hair, jewelry, small orders, and when it comes to sea, anything that's bulky, that's heavy, that's big, such as ceramic ware, furniture, nail polish, because you'll find that your companies will actually not be able to ship any liquids or powders or anything that has got batteries via air. It'll have to be sent via sea. And then with your air, they always charge according to weight costing. How heavy is your particular package? The heavier it is, the more it's going to cost you. So when you saw that on the order form, we put C because we've got duvet covers, and duvet covers can actually be very, very heavy and they can be bulky, which makes it costly if you're going to be actually shipping them via air, and you won't make a lot of money, right? The air, in terms of the timelines, it takes about 7 to 20 days. For some, it can take even between 7 and 10 days or even lower. But right now with COVID, sometimes you find that airlines are struggling to make these to fit all the cargoes into those particular schedules. So it takes about 7 to 20 days. And then with sea at the moment, it takes about 6 to 8 trips, which I think is actually the standard. If you're shipping products from China to Southern Africa, it takes about 6 to 8 weeks. And when it comes to costing, see, they charge by what are called their dimension. This is the length, the width, and the height. They charge according to cubic meters. So for example, they can say we charge you 4,000 Rand per cubic meter. This is just an example. And a cubic meter is basically a box that is 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. Alright, so we've come to the end of our video. Thank me now. So you can just go to the description box. You can download the supplier list that has over 150 stores that can help you to get started. I really did try to cover as much as I could, from clothing to shoes to bedding, fashion accessories, lingerie. There are a lot of things going on in there, but it'll just help you to be able to do a bit of research and maybe to just stimulate your mind if you're thinking of starting your business or growing whatever business that you currently have. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and you found it super helpful and super valuable. Do share it with anyone that you believe might actually benefit from this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on anything new. And of course, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that I know that you actually enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video and what other type of videos that you'd like for me to do, because I've got some stuff that I'm thinking, but I also need to hear from you guys. It'll be awesome to hear what you guys think. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best in 2021 and beyond as you're sourcing your products from China. All the best. Love you guys. Bye.